It's time to wake up. There's some major disruptions happening in the coaching industry. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about how, in the next few months, based on what Google has recently launched, we're going to be seeing a lot more of these one to one coaches who are going to pretty much get disrupted in many ways. And it's time to go automated one to one. And what I'm going to actually demonstrate to you is going to be completely blowing your mind away. So, if you're a coach, if you're a trainer, and if you're especially doing one to one based stuff, it's time to start evolving your thinking and to go one to many, but also do one to one at scale using technology. Okay. So, what I see is the purpose of this particular video is to talk to you about the disruptions happening in two areas. Number one is all the typical call funnels, what you see in the market, like people, they book a calendar appointment, they book a call, and then they go for a one to one. That's going to get disrupted. And also the typical customer support, like actual human who's going to be there supporting other people on a one-to-one basis, that's also going to get disrupted. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to watch this one video, and I'm going to be playing the video. I'm going to explain to you actually the use case of how this really works, and you're going to get blown away because this was recently launched by Google, and Google is pretty much now right in the frontier of the AI race with OpenAI. And what you're going to watch now is going to completely blow your minds away on how things are going to evolve in
Our agent here.
Hi there. Welcome to Simple Home and Garden. Is this Patrick?
Hey, yeah, this is Patrick. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning to you too, Patrick. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It looks like you've been shopping with us recently. I see you have a few things in your cart already.
So basically, he is shopping on a particular website where the chat is actually the AI is actually chatting with him, and not just typing. It's actually chatting with him based on what's in his cart already. Okay, so you may think this is only for the e-commerce space, but you know what? This is so much more applicable in our coaching space because when people they want to actually buy the product or they want to solve their problem, they want to speak to somebody immediately. They may not need to book a call, and sometimes they don't even show up for the call. But see what happens.
What can I help you with today?
Yeah, so I just bought some plants and I'm trying to pick out potting soil and fertilizer, and I'm not sure if I'm getting the right stuff. Could you help me with that?
I can definitely help with that, Patrick. To give you the best recommendations, could you show me the plants you bought? I can take a look and help you choose the best soil and fertilizer. I'm sending a video request to your browser now. Great, I can see you. Just hold the plants up to the camera so I can help identify them.
Yeah, so I have about 40 of these in various different colors.
Those are beautiful petunias. They're a great choice for vibrant color. Let me take a closer look at the items in your cart.
So where I can see this applicable is even if you're on video, you want to show something, maybe if you want to, uh, let's say you're having a particular challenge and you really want to show what the challenge is through video, even AI can process that.
Okay, I see you have standard potting soil and general purpose fertilizer. That could work, but petunias really thrive in a rich, well-draining soil and a fertilizer specifically for flowering plants. Okay, I've found some recommendations for your petunias.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at these now. They look fantastic. Thanks.
Great! Would you like me to remove the standard potting soil and general purpose fertilizer and add the Bloom Booster potting mix and Flower Power fertilizer to your cart?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Now look at this. You can also do contextual selling over here. Now suppose you're going to train your AI as a coach. Okay, now if this person is this profile, then this product would be better for that person rather than just giving the same old cookie cutter product. So imagine if you have multiple products to offer, you can actually train the AI to sell that product and also recommend if that is not the right product for someone.
Okay, I've updated your cart. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I mean, not unless you can come over and plant these for me.
Funny you should mention that. We actually do offer professional landscaping services. Would you be interested in a quote?
Now that is what we call as an upsell. Okay. So you can even program AI for an upsell. So you have a regular product that you're selling, but you can even use it for upsell and even cross sales.
Yeah, I mean, how much would something like that cost?
For planting 40 petunias, I would suggest a 4-hour appointment, which would come out to $200.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm curious, do you also price match?
Yes, we do price match on occasion, but it's usually on a case-by-case basis.
Oh, in that case, I most definitely saw an ad from one of your competitors, Greenscapes, where they were offering 50% off first-time landscaping services for new customers. You should totally give me that 50% discount.
Apologies, but it looks like that amount is beyond what I'm authorized to approve. Let me check with my supervisor to see what we can do. Just a moment.
So I'm going to step away from being the human user in this conversation for a moment, and we're going to go behind the scenes over here to our call center. And so what you're going to see here in our CRM Salesforce is that our virtual assistant, our virtual agent, has escalated up to a human call center manager, also played by me. And what I can do here is guide the agent through this portion of the conversation without fully taking over the conversation. So you can see here, Patrick is requesting a price match for 50% off offer, and I'll say something like, we can't do that, but we can do 20. Oh, let's say we can do 20% instead. And I'm going to send this message, and then we're going to pick up the conversation on the other side.
So imagine there's going to be an actual human in case somebody asks for a discount or you want to like really give them a better deal based on their level of seriousness. Something like this can happen in the background where a human interaction is there for an approval.
Good news, Patrick. My supervisor has approved a discount. We can offer you 20% off our landscaping services. I've applied a 20% discount to the landscaping services.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll take it.
Fantastic. Let's get that scheduled. I can have someone out tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. or between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Which would you prefer?
Let's definitely do the afternoon time because I have a pickleball tournament in the morning.
Great! You're all set. You'll receive a confirmation email in just a moment with all the details. Is there anything else I can assist you with today, Patrick?
Yeah, do I actually have to pay for the landscaping services right now?
No, we'll just add this to your account. And you can pay once the service is complete. Anything else?
No, I'm just going to finish checking out here. You've been really wonderful today. Thanks for your help.
You're very welcome. Thanks for choosing Symbol Home and Garden. Have a great day and good luck at your pickleball tournament.
Now that's crazy, right? So you actually saw an entire sales cycle happen automatically, contextually, with an upsell, with a cross sell, with a human interaction approving. And this is where I see the coaching industry evolving in the next few months. And those coaches are going to be adapting to this. They're going to be far ahead of the game compared to the typical old school guys or doing the old school stuff. Okay, there are many people who are teaching one-to-one sales or teaching all kinds of frameworks and everything else. Trust me, the game is moving really, really fast right now. And I'll tell you what is going to be keeping you in the cutting edge of the coaching business. This is what my take is on. Okay, now the use cases are pretty much only three major use cases. So, uh, in fact, you can use this once it becomes mainstream, and right now this is a Google product. Okay, so actually Google is ahead in the AI race at the moment. Okay, and it's a pretty awesome competition between Google and OpenAI. So see if you can imagine if you can automate your checkout page conversion. Let's say you're doing a webinar, and in your webinar you have, let's say, 100, 200, 300 people, and people they come and they don't buy. And you can even tell that at the end of the webinar, if you have any questions, you can go to this page and you can just ask whatever questions that you want and get your questions clarified. So imagine if AI can do a lot more of your after webinar conversions in the checkout page, or you can have a dedicated page for Q&A. So you can even tag all the people who attended your webinar into a separate list. You can even send a WhatsApp message, fully automated, saying that, hey, thank you for attending the webinar. If you have any questions right now, just click on this link and go and chat with our, with our super bot or something like that. Okay, so this can get you some really good after sales. Second is automated one-to-one campaigns. Imagine you're running ads. Instead of the typical ad going from landing page to thank you page to booking a call, watching a video, and then booking a call, you can still do the same thing in a VSL funnel. You capture the lead, they go to thank you page, they watch a video, and instead of booking a call, they directly chat with an AI that can do the closing. Now you must be thinking, okay, AI cannot do a lot of the stuff as humans can perceive, and you must be thinking, but you know what? This is what we also thought before AI could generate videos, before AI could generate images, before AI could do all the amazing generative stuff that it's doing right now. Okay, so don't underestimate the power of AI. If it's trained well, it can actually sell better than us by understanding the mood and understanding the profile of your customers even better. It can even do a lot more contextual selling by learning more. And so if you're doing more one-to-ones right now, continue to do more one-to-ones. Record all those one-to-one calls because all those one-to-one call recordings can be fed into AI, and AI can start to emulate your language, your words, your closing processes, and whatever that you're doing in the one-to-ones. Okay. So, and number three is automated customer support. So as soon as somebody comes into your community or they're a part of your tribe, right? what I can see in the next few months is a lot of us are going to be using AI for customer support, where anyone can go and ask any question, have conversational answers, and all the answers will not be generic answers. It will be connected to your repository, your database, your content, and your curriculum. Okay. So for me, the next step, for the final frontier, what I see is the coaching industry is going through a massive, massive disruption, and those who build communities with a mission are going to thrive. If you're going to be selling your content, or you're going to selling your knowledge as a commodity, you're already losing the game. Okay, people don't want more knowledge. They want to be a part of something bigger, and they want to be a part of a community where they feel supported. Okay. Second is scaling one to many. Now you can do one to many at scale. Already, I'm doing automated webinars where every day people are coming, and you would have seen some of my ads where we've been able to add like 1,900 customers just in a few weeks, and fully on automation without doing a single one-to-one, without having a conversation. And this is like highly scalable stuff. Okay, so if you're a coach, you got to start thinking about this. Okay. By the way, I love doing one-to-ones. I still do one-to-ones even right now with all of my cream level customers, but I don't need to do one-to-ones to sell my products. Okay, I do not need to have the pressure of closing a deal. For me, it's about opening relationships. I like to sell one to many and really, you know, recruit people into the mission. I'm not here to, just give people some medicines to eat. I want them to be a part of this revolution that we are creating. Okay. And number three is, when the more you activate peer-to-peer learning, that is where our human, that's how we're going to be more valuable as a human being. Okay. See, while AI can do everything else for us, the one thing that AI cannot do is the human to human interaction, because AI can give us strategies, AI can give us techniques, AI can give us plans, AI can write scripts for us, AI can do automated selling for us, AI can do all the customer support and service for us. But one thing AI cannot do is communicate mission, communicate values, communicate your heart, uh, express your flaws, be transparent with your community, bring more of the peer to peer, bring more of the human to human connection, live offline experiences. All of this stuff AI cannot do. AI can do all the other stuff. So people who are going to be taking on the Iron Man approach, okay, man plus machine, they're going to be surviving the future. Okay, it's not about trying to be the Superman in your topic or your niche. Okay, or it's not trying to be Batman. I mean, he does not have any superpowers. He only has gadgets and techniques and tactics and all of that stuff. Fine. But Iron Man is the way to go. Of course, I can see Batman and Iron Man are kind of similar like that. Okay. So they use machines and they have their heart, and both are going to be coming together. So head and heart, technology and human, flesh and code is that's the future of the coaching business. So let me know your thoughts below. And if you're not in my community, go to my website, just jumping on board. And we are in the cutting edge. All of my courses have been re-recorded with AI being the forefront, with human plus with technology. And people are launching at rocket speed right now. And the kind of awards that we've been giving recently, in our events, the number of people who are getting results is massive. And right now, as I'm speaking, the coaching industry is going through a turbulence right now. And the coaches who are having strong value systems, who are not just blowing hot air and talking some fluff and not having a solid product. Those kind of coaches are anyway going to die. Okay, in the sense that they're going to go down. They're not really going to be surviving this transitionary phase now, the disruption industry. So what people really want is authenticity. They want value. They want results. And they want leaders and coaches who are building communities and not selling knowledge as commodities. And they want people who they can trust and who they can work with, not just for their knowledge, but work with them for what they stand for in their value systems. And that's the kind of tribe that I'm building. So if you're not a part of my community, jump in on board and I'd love to help you. Cheers, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.